All right, traders, howdy do. Howdy do, howdy do. Hope everybody had a good weekend here. Um, Today, as the title suggests, going to be focused on going green today. Trying to refocus my mind on pretty much starting anew with this account. So I don't want to feel like I'm behind the eight ball because then I kind of push the pedal to the metal a little bit too much. Right now I'm at 800 on the account. So I'm trying to think today, Kevin. Testing. All right, try that out, enjoyer. I don't know why we keep having that echo. But today, I'm really trying to start anew here and focus that because psychology is so important. Psychology of it, rather than focusing like I got to make some back, I'm just going to focus on good quality setups today, even if that's one or two trades and taking those setups. We got a few tickers that are popping up this morning. PTIX, they are up nearly 100% as they combined. Yeah, that keeps happening, enjoyer. Not sure why. Every time I go live, I have to do that. I'm going to have to look into it. How are you doing, enjoyer? How was your weekend? Protogenic Therapeutics to combine with Phytanix in an all-stock deal. Up 100%. Left of the chart there, they have up and over $10 is the resistance towards 10.50. A lot of upper wicks there towards 10.50. A couple slower fades I'm looking at for potential fades are GRYP. I'm monitoring 150. Fade you in here. GRYP, I'm monitoring it against 150. That's kind of a breakout area, so it's close to that area. I don't mind shorting it with a stop over that break in the about 160. TSSI had a really good spike yesterday. I think this was on earnings as well. Yeah, Q1. Been better. A lot of sick people in the house. Oh, dang, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, the beginning of the year, we all went through that. The noro, flu, COVID, all that good stuff. And it sucks. So, hope the trading makes you feel better today. Trading can be a cure and a curse, right? Emmanuel in the building. Emmanuel had a good green week last week and looking for continuation this week. So let's focus in on A-plus setups. The Friday night live stream was really good. We went over a lot of things. I think pretty much everybody struggled. I mean, pretty much a common thread that ran through the course of that stream was that traders are lacking a little bit of, lacking risk management. That's pretty much what everybody's struggle was. Lacking risk management and discipline on the red trades. So really, if you focus good defense on those red trades, the green traders are going to take care of themselves. So right now, before the market opens, say that we're just going to focus well on taking good losers. Because, again, we don't know the distribution of wins versus losses. But we should know that we're never going to take a large loss. All right, let's... That GRYP, I'm looking for a potential short on. I'm flipping through the gainers. TSSI was on earnings. We'll see. That's got a lot of resistance overhead. Be interesting. I mean, this one is a hangover. Daily chart suggests that it's going to see some resistance. Look, I like to go back and look at Thursday, Friday top gainers because oftentimes those will start fading unless today's momentum ticker like craps out, and then follow through momentum could come onto these names. Dink Bink in the building. Good morning. How was your weekend? Got a minute and a half for the market before it opens. Look left here. We look left to predict right. So TSSI, a lot of resistance up at 1650, upper wick there. This one was on earnings. Earnings I'm a little bit more cautious of on the short side, but a lot of room down. $9 close on Thursday, 14.12 right now. GRYP is already pulling back hard off of 150. I'm watching this one as well. You can look at the recent move that it made. So naturally we have a lot of bag holders in it that create resistance when that move happens recently. So it's right now it's pulling back hard off of that 150 though. I don't. We need it to stay a little closer to that. That would be the risk there on a short. Quantum plays. QUBT was a big mover on Friday. 1250 is roughly the resistance there. And then PTIX and NVAX are the leading gappers. Any other gappers you guys see at the moment? SPCE is not a bad one. SPCE I rode down but then tried to buy the dip on Friday and literally gave back all my gains. Awful. It was bad risk management. I shorted this up here, rode it down, and then gave some back. So 20 seconds. I'm going to try to focus in, guys, on just... I'm churning through some commissions, too, so I'm going to focus in on having a quality day on a few good setups. Here's the account CPro, sitting right at 800, so focus in on some good setups today. Let's see what the market is going to bring our way. NVAX, she is popping up towards the highs a little bit, getting a morning spike right off of VWAP. It may have even halted up. It's kind of slowing down up here. $8 to $8.47. PTIX, yikes. Is this a low float? It's moving. It's got a 7-cent spread. It's kind of moving like it. PTIX, I mean, it's got 680 support. I cannot buy anything up from $3 to $8, but if it's a lower float play like it's trading, that makes it unshortable too. QUBT with the pop and pullback again, 1250 resistance there. And TSSI, I'm honestly a little interested in a short there too, but a pop up closer to 15 would be ideal. Okay. BCLI getting a little spike. That one's going to have a lot of trouble though, because after hours pre-market kind of creates barrier resistance. PTIX trying to hold $8 right now. NVAX was kind of a gainer. I didn't go over too much. It's got the 200-day moving average. NVAX at 923. We could see that one pull too. What's the news here on NVAX? NVAX says COVID-19 vaccine approved by the FDA. Okay. Not a lot of volume here yet, so if we could see this one get a little bit of a spike. NVAX, not a lot of volume here. Their vaccine getting approved by the FDA. I'm going to look left here. So left of the chart, we got 950 real tough resistance and the 920 area as the 200-day moving average. NVAX, those are the area. I don't mind taking a long and then short up there, to be honest. Let me look at the short interest NVAX to see what we're dealing with. Oh my God, it's heavily shorted. Why are all these names these days so heavily shorted? Every ticker I pull up these days with a that looks decent is always heavily shorted. 28%. I don't know. I may take a long and reverse short here with 28% heavy on the short. It's at the highs, pre-market highs. It's the close of 673. Along here, let me look at $8 is what's holding up right now. I could see it gravitate up towards that liquidity zone though. Seeing a couple upper shadows right now. Invax. Let's see, $8 would be the risk, but could take the long and short of it. I'm trying to trade objectively these days. It's kind of difficult to do that. All right, what I'm going to do here, I like it to hold 820. It's kind of the area I'm monitoring. It's pulling back right now. I'm going to get involved with it on a long side and try to ride it up and over 9. I'm going to go ahead and put the stop on it down at like 813. I think it would be invalidated at. It's just got a lot of shorts in it, 30%, plus getting that FDA approval of their vaccine. Man, my first trade today being a long. See how that goes. Yeah, 813. I don't really want it back down there. I want to see if we can squeeze out some shorts on this. Not a ton of volume here yet. Up towards $9. So I'm trying to size down and give them a little wiggle room. 813. It's already heavy and pulling back down there right now. See if we get balled up. Shorts can cover down here. Decent pullback though. Man, this is why longs. This is why I don't like longs. When they elevator down, it's not fun being on the long side. What I have been doing a lot lately is shorting early, and that's been killing me because I've been getting involved too early on the short side. Yeah, it's pulling all the way back down towards my stop right now. We'll see. 820 I would like to hold up. It did bounce right there. That's why I put the stop. 20-cent magic area normally does kind of hold up. See what it does if it starts curling back around and shorts cover. But I've been getting too involved early on the short side, and that's been killing me. Wow, look at this thing. All the way back up to the highs just like that. Good grief, dude. We're squeezing out a little bit here on NVAX. I'm going to take half off up here. Half off. I'm going to keep riding with the rest up towards 9 and try to flip short up and over 9. That's still the idea for me on this. I cannot believe how balled up that thing got down there to 818. Just shot straight up off at 818. Just because probably the shorts involved here. There's a lot of shorts involved. That's a decent pullback, though. Decent pullback. What's my average? 842. Man, I don't really want it back under my average. I'm going to get out, I think, the rest of it. I was looking for that continuation on that squeeze right there. It did bounce off at 820 beautifully. But with leftovers, I don't really want to go red on leftovers. And it's pulling back hard right there. Yeah, I'm still looking for that 920.30 area. An NVAX pulling back some. Wow, chop fest. Not much different than what we've seen out here the last couple weeks. I'm going to revisit NVAX. I'm going to let it chop around right now. It's bouncing up and down. It's a difficult trade. I'm going to let that one bounce around, revisit it. PTIX, our leading gapper, is having some trouble against pre-market highs. QUBT on the hangover. That one did snap. It's a good snap. 12.20 down to 11.42. TSSI is coming up to an area that I like. I was calling for this. Friday's resistance up there at 15. TSSI, that one's right there where I like it. I'd have to locate these shares. You see how much they cost. It's a little pricey. $2.20. I'll take it. And I'll get involved. Just 25 shares, pretty much giving it $20 risk here. 1480 up to like, 1560s ish. TSSI on this spike up towards resistance of Friday's resistance there. And if it starts working out, can hit it for some more. But this one moves points, so even small share size can be pretty good. All right, TSSI, there we go. Yeah, Emmanuel, you were watching United Health last week too, weren't you? All right, TSSI. I like that upper shadow here, guys, a lot. Man, I wish I would have hit it up and over 15. We'll see if she works out. It's a decent hand to trade. I like the upper resistance we have and the previous close at 1544. So I'll stab at it. Even if we can pull down to like low 13s or so, even with small share size, not bad. We will see what she can do for us today. Lots of traders involved in this from Friday, up in the $15 to $16 range, creating some resistance. So NVAX still battling it out up here in the 850s. Just it's a chop fest because of the short interest there. Look at these lower shadows. Lower shadow in the 830s and buys right back up. So you were up pretty good. Didn't take profit. Currently break even at the moment on UNH. What is she trying to curl around a little bit? No, she has sold off from 600 down to 300. Man. So you were up a little bit in pre-market. Which side are you on here? You trying to long the reversal? PTIX, our leading gapper. That one's selling off right now. All right, let's flip through a few. Couple penny plays. FAAS, a little penny play, 20 cents up to 50. I don't mind watching that one. I'll just throw it down. All right. Yeah, I gotcha. Long on UNH. PTIX may have halted down. Our leading gapper, QUBT, that one's starting to form a little bear flag. QUBT. TSSI currently in the money there. I'm considering scaling into it a little bit. Popped up right to a good zone for me, so I'm happy I took that trade. Needs to kind of go red though. 1420 is that red area. It needs to go red on 1420. Yeah, here's TSSI. Really need 14. Right now, still green on the day, so we need it to get down under 1420. Man, it's got such a spread. I don't think I can add to this, guys. It's like down in the 1440s and then shoots up to 1470. It's just... I don't think I can scale that one. The inherent risk there. Yeah, PTIX halted down. QBT sitting right there. GRYP's at a level 2 that I like of resistance. 150s. Kind of like a breakout area. GRYP in this 150s. What's been so annoying this market is you get you guys know the choppiness that we've been dealing with. The choppiness we've been dealing with. Should have done what Super Dreamer tells me. Take it off and then hit it again on a pop. Alright, NVAC's kind of heavy. NVAC's kind of heavy against those highs. How's UNH doing for you? UNH trying to... It's red on the day right now. She's trying to fight that open. That open 304.45. NVAX, that one's pulling on back. FAAS, little penny play, is up at 60-cent highs. Yeah, keep the bias out of it, Emmanuel. I mean, if it's invalidating for you, scale it back or take it off, It's okay to be wrong. It's not okay to stay wrong. If it's not doing what you're thinking it's going to do, at least. But she is, I don't know. That one's... I've kept my eye on UNH a little bit in the news there. Lots of fear. If things work out well for it, that's a great, swing, a great swing there. But as far as a day trade goes, we'll see if the fear completely has set in. QUBT, this bear flag, man, beautiful. Bear flag, straight down, 40 cents on that pop. I'm trying to think about what to do with my TSSI trade. It's a little too spready for me to want to... I just don't know if I want to size into this because it shot up like 40 cents. I've been trying to get a little more aggressive with the winners. That is, hit it for another 25, you know? I'm thinking about that. Really want to be patient, like you're saying, being patient, but be patient with the winners too, you know. That's where I struggle. Like, man, I just want to take some off, but probably should be hitting it for more. Let me see what she does down here. I'm keeping a close eye on her. I'm going to take half off down here, 14.29. We're testing the open out right now in the 14.20s. So I'm going to take half off. Set an adjusted stop to break even on the rest. Looking to have just a good, decent little green day. $20 a day is $400 a month, so that's helpful for a small account. I'm going to set the adjusted stop at break even so I know I'm at least green on this, which is 14.80. And then otherwise, I'm going to try to let this thing work down to even 13 if she wants to. As you see, she's popping up right now even to the 1440s. Alright, we'll leave it leftovers to work a little bit there. The stop is set in at 1480. If she climbs back up, otherwise, be rigid with the rules, flexible with the profit expectations. Man, NVAX, God, I'm glad I'm a terrified longer. I was gonna give her a little bit of room, but man, when they don't work, they don't work. Okay, QBTS is at highs right now. QBTS is at highs. Quantum, man, the other quantum play that we're looking at, QUBT. Okay, that snap, but it's look at all these lower shadows, QUBT. So this could be a decent long. This is the 5-minute time frame. We have 4 lower shadows into the 1120s, QUBT. She's really trying to find her feet down there. I do have support mapped out there. I mean, a lot of players overhead. I don't mind taking a long against all those lower shadows if that's what we're seeing on the chart. Again, the chart does not lie. People can spoof orders on the level 2, but the chart tells the truth. All right, QUBT. I am going to be... Originally, I was interested in a short there, which it did snap. It had that hangover short, but now it's really finding its feet around 1150. PTIX cracked under 7. It's trying to bounce off of that prior resistance, now support. It broke out. Did a little cup and handle pattern, 684. Now it's trying to hold that area. Yeah, GRYP probably should have, would have, could have there. 154, my resistance line holding up. Yeah, QUBT is the quantum plays are. This one could go red to green. QUBT is really trying to hold its legs down there in the 30s. I feel like I'd be getting in a little too far off of that support, or I'd have to size appropriately for that. Because that's risk, that's like 40-cent risk. So I'd have to have 40-cent return. It's kind of 1-to-1 around where it's at right now. Alright, so that's what I'm eyeballing on QUBT. I'm still with TSSI leftovers. That one still looking heavy, so I'm half a position there. Just going to hold that and let it fade if she wants to. Haven't got a lot of leftovers working for me. Knock on wood, we'll see. When you do, that can pad the wallet really well. QUBT still curling around. FAAS, that one, little penny play, still holding up. Man, how are these things? These little penny plays, closing at 18 cents up to 60 cents. Unbelievable. All right. It's related to Bitcoin, that's why. Announced launch of the Bitcoin Treasury Reserve strategy, exploring up to 100 million capital raised to acquire Bitcoin. All you gotta do is put the word Bitcoin in your headline and the company's gonna soar. We've already tapped. Look at this resistance on FAAS. We've already tapped at 60 cents. Look left to predict right. Looking left to predict right. And that's what we're seeing there. I like it, but it gets really expensive trading these penny plays. I mean, because you're trading, even if you're 5 mils a share on the commissions, that starts, you're shorting a lot more shares. So I could get 500 shares for $4, but again, okay, I locate them for 4. Then if it doesn't work, you're losing more. Even if it does work, you're paying quite a bit in commissions there. Oh, TSSI is paying out, boys. Under 14 now. So I'm thinking about FAAS, and then TSSI just snapped under 14. That one's still working out. She's trying to pop, though, now, up and over 14. Do I see her climbing all the way back up to my average? I don't know. I mean, I don't see that, but God, this market, who knows? Anything can happen with this market. That would be my wonderful luck. She's trying for it. Should I hit her again on this pop? I don't know. Thinking about it. Look at this 30-minute chart. Look at that massive upper shadow there up to 1530. Just clean. That was a clean one. Yeah, I'll let her play around down here. Fighting the open. She's still kind of fighting the open. QUBT back down to these lower shadows. Man, that's tempting to take a long. So much support down here around the 1150s. It's tempting. Man, let me think. Man, it's a lot of support down there. It's tempting. FAAS 60 cents holding up. I'm still watching that one carefully. FAS, we're in a little bit of a trend. You guys know what there has been several plays that have gone from like 20 cents up to dollar something. So it wouldn't be surprising with the Bitcoin headline if she tried to do something like that. 82 cents is the 200-day moving average I got. So ridiculous that TSSI is curling all the way back around. I'm going to smack it again, TSSI. Smacking it again up here. 14, like 58's my average now, which is not great. I don't want to go too red here on it. I'll still give it up to like the 1480-ish, 1485 stop. Give this one some room to work on this pop here. I'll give it back up a little bit up there towards where the highs were. Just hitting it again on that pop as Mr. Dreamer, the wise dreamer, would suggest I do. Looking for that one to see some continuation on the downside. FAAS, I've been watching that one too. Fades, good morning to you. How's your morning been going? Man, I'm trying to be smart with this trade. Still fighting the open though. It's TSSI. Would like another snap down towards the lows. I'm going to take another half off down here in the 1420s. So now I just have my second fill on it, which is at 1440. So my stop on it's going to be fairly tight with the remainder of these. Pretty much break even. Want to see this one crack here soon and start heading lower. It's testing the open again. I just don't want it to pop back up. I want it to have confirmation on that snap of the open. Start getting a little fade on it. All right, coming back around up to 1440. I'll just take it off right there. All right, let me move on to something else. Here's the trades so far. NVAX and TSSI, not a ton here, but let's find some more. So I'll take some green. I will take green, but I need some of these to just continuously work out. That would get you real nice and green on the day. QUBT did pull back. QUBT did pull back down here towards 1150 again. I was too scared to take it. Where all these lower shadows are, up 30 cents off of that. NVAX has been completely selling off. My God. Should I try catching a knife? 750 is support here. 750. I got support on the 20-day chart. I hate catching knives. NVAX, let me see a flush under 750, then I'll scoop her up. Maybe for a pop back up towards like 780. See a quick liquidity grab under 750, looking to get a little pop there. Man, and these trades are like, I know NVAX can spike up pretty quick because she did that this morning off of shorts covering and buyer stepping in. I'm monitoring it down there. FAAS, yep, nice. Right up there, 60 cents left of the chart fades. What I was looking at Man, I was looking at that number 60. I get at Fades. I get a little hesitant on these because they're just a little pricey, fee wise. Then if they don't work with a small account, that just kind of eats you up. SPY going straight up. NWTN straight up. NWTN, yeah, this one is really straight up. NWTN, what is going on here? Guys, at this point, I'm going to be fairly particular with, I know I'm saying that right after talking about scooping the Invex, but I'm green. I need to, this is kind of day one for me. Now I'm trying to focus in on green. Just focus on green. Doesn't have to be the most in the world. I'm just really focusing the green. NWTN getting a spike here. I don't want to overtrade. Any news that anybody sees NWTN? She was at her last Tuesday she was at 59 cents. She's at 322. Anyone got news NWTN? I'm not seeing it on Thinkorswim. Let me check. Probably no locates available. 40 cents. That's all it costs to locate. Holy cow. 40 cents is all it costs to locate this. Are they reeling you in? Is that what's going on here? Let's check the short interest. Not a lot of short interest either. What is the news here, guys? Yeah, FAAS, you're probably good. I see that one being pretty good. It's heavy on VWAP. NWTN, I'm so interested in this. I want to wait for some backside confirmation as long as we don't elevate her down too quickly. This has kind of been stair-stepping up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to look up the news. There's only 40 cents to locate each 100 with CPro. And I'll be back in just a second. Emmanuel, how's your United Healthcare trade going? Oh, man. Look at it. Come on. NWTN. Can't even let me go to the bathroom. I need like a... What do I need? I need like a seat that's got a toilet attachment to it. She might... that might be backside, though. It is... I probably want to caught that anyways. They just elevator down so quickly. Is there still wiggle room here? 320 may hold up now as resistance. I don't even see the news here, guys. NWTN. Manual might be a red day. We'll keep it minimal. UNH pulling back off of some pre-market resistance there. Yeah, try to keep it minimal. No holding and hoping. Seen a lot of wrecked accounts doing that, so. QUBT still holding 1150. Holding it so strong too. 1150. I'm tempted. I am tempted here, QUBT. Invex, my God, what a flush. She flushed under 750. I just don't know. I hate buying these dead cat bounces. I really do. Let me try it. Not NWTN, Kevin. Holy shit. I'm going to try the dead cat bounce here on NVAX 741. It's going to be against pretty much 720. Smaller risk here. It's going to be like $11, $12 risk NVAX. Go ahead and set it 718. Yeah, these longs are not easy, especially scooping up some panic buys down towards support areas on NVAX. We do have some support down here. That 725 is kind of that bottom support, so I'm giving it a little bit of room against that NVAX. A lot of shorts here. Trying to see if we can get a little pop, spike back up to maybe 770 or so. But buying the fear and capitulation, not my favorite edge to trade, because sometimes the fear can go on for a very long time. Very long time. See if I can pad the wallet here on NVAX, though, and get a little bit of a move. The elevator downs are quick. The stairs take a long time to climb back up. FAAS did retest 60 cents. Could have been sloppy seconds there. Fade, you still kicking back with that? You take any profits, or you just kicking back for the long-term short there today? SPY still kind of going straight up. NVAX trades coming on down. She is extremely heavy. Man, Very, 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 very heavy. Very, very heavy is Invex. Yeah, 718. I'm almost taken out right here. Oh, man. 720. Let's see if the 20s will hold up. That's why I put it under the 20. It could still get hit, but magic 20-cent area, sometimes that does hold up pretty well. Man, every single pop she's getting absolutely crushed. Every single pop. And I'm out. I'm out of it. So barely green on the day. Trying to do a little dead cat bounce scoop in Vex. Didn't work out. Not going to sit there and keep fighting that one. FAS, great. Sloppy seconds move there. Ah, man. All right. Time to look for the next one. PTIX, the leading gapper, trying to curl around a bit. NWTN's been heavy against 320. Man, NWTN. Kind of want to catch the back side of this. Okay, so NWTN. I'm not even seeing the news here. The trend that's on the 5 minutes kind of getting broken. $260 was a ascending triangle break that she had. So I'm monitoring that one. QUBT still holding 1150 pretty well. Invex, of course, now getting a little bit of a pop on it. Did come down to that 720 area and below. Damn it. And fades, yeah, that the FAAS is interesting. I do like this one as well. $0.60 is really holding strong on it. FAAS. I'll try to look at FAAS with you. I just located 400 on it. Alright, FAAS, I'm in it. Pretty much the stop on it is going to be up towards 60 cents. Here's kind of the trend line we're working with FAS. It is in a little bit of a trend line here. Symmetrical triangle pattern a little bit here, FAS. Upper shadows are going to be, yeah, it's coming to a zone right now. It's like, we'll see what it's going to do. If it's going to be heavy or not. I'm going to set the stop on it. Had some weird candles, but feel like she's going to dump. Yeah, I get the same feeling. We'll see. She's retested 60 several times. So I'm going to put the 60-cent stop on her. Could squeeze in this market, yeah. Got about a $25 risk on this trade. On FAAS, good old FAS. Five-minute timeline I like a lot. The 60 cents, we've seen 5 upper wicks there. Having a hard time breaking through it. But then also about 48 cents, it's seen a lot of support. So it's kind of in a channel now. We want it to get heavy. Now that's tested that 60-cent area several times. We want it to stay heavy and start moving towards back under VWAP and not form a lower shadow down here again. We want it to stay heavy, snap. Yeah, dink bink, I know. I'm getting a little eager. Bitcoin news here on FAS. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I believe you because that's what's been moving this market quite a bit right now. A lot of these little cheap plays. Right now I'm seeing some 56 resistance though that I want it to stay heavy against too. 56. Fades, if we get a decent snap here though, that could be pretty good here. I've seen some candlesticks. Look at this 1 minute candlestick up here, 62 cents down to 46. That's a large candlestick. This thing does put in some significant candlesticks for a 50-cent ticker. There, just shot down to 50 cents and apparently spiked right back up. I couldn't even see it. Couldn't even see that happening live. It's on a bottom trend right now that it kind of needs to snap and not hold. You see this 5-minute chart I'm working with for FAS? It's on this bottom trend. It really needs to crack in spectacular fashion. It needs to not bounce here. We'll see what she does. Getting tighter here. Yeah, it's getting tighter. What you gonna do, FAS? Man, I don't like it. I'm not liking it. I'm gonna adjust the stop to like 57 cents. It's bouncing up off this bottom trend. That's what I don't like, bouncing up off of it right now. Really need it to stay heavy there. Man, she is trying to bounce there. The lower shadow she's putting in. It's on the bottom trend still. I adjusted the stop to 57. I don't really want it climbing up here. Prefer it staying heavy. It's forming kind of lower highs. We don't want it to continue forming lower highs like this with the lower shadows too, signifying buyers are stepping in on this bottom trend. Man, that TSSI trade I was involved with, she's in the 1340s now. My God. I just got scared out of it. That one would have been good. What's FAS going to do here? $0.50, kind of that $half area is important. It's an important area that needs to hold or snap. One of the two. It's on that bottom trend as well. $0.50, fairly important here. Back down to 50 cents. We're right at 50 cents. Trying to give it a little time right here, but we're right at 50. Come on, snap under. She snapped and then she's... Come on, we need it clearly snap here. I took it all here at 50. I don't know. Just getting scared out fades. Getting a little scared out. She keeps going under 50 and then trying to pop right back over it. We'll see. I'm probably getting a little too scared out here. Big ask at 50 now. So I got all out of FAS. And she's still selling off. So, yeah, in the 48s now. Fear is setting in. When I get out of it, fear is setting in. Man. The 47s. $46s. 45s. Heck yeah, let's go. You guys working this? It was sitting heavy and did crack that bottom trend. It did that well. I got scared out of it. Probably hits 40 at least. We'll see. It's choppy. Yes, chop, chop, chop. Alright, NWTN was so good. Man, that one started pulling back. Gosh, dude. NWTN was a beauty. It's coming back down to a support area now, the previous break. Man. QUBT. Yep. QUBT. Trying to go green on the day now. 1160 up towards 12. She just looked. The chart was not lying there. NVAX. I stopped out right at the bottom. Early entry there. Dink bink thanks, but yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'll take the thanks. 3 more cents for another $12. I panicked out, dink bink. This was a fine trade and I got scared out of it. Man. Yeah, I got scared out. God. 45s now. Man. 44s. Set a previous pre-market break zone. Right here, 45. PTIX, what a move. PTIX with a massive red to green move, guys. What in the world? PTIX. What is the short interest there? Not a lot. Not a lot. 3% PTIX. Unbelievable here. This red to green move, unbelievable. We still have massive resistance at 1030 on PTIX left of the chart. 1030 PTIX. Yeah, I'm aggravated with myself on jumping out of that too early. It was sitting at 50 and just bouncing up and down off of 50. I felt like it was going to hold it. PTIX big red to green move. I'm interested in a short there at 10. You guys know the 1030s. No inventory on the short side. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, if you took profit to still get involved. Yeah, and it popped up towards 48 and could have still hit it. It's sitting right at an area I don't really want to short, though. PTI, there's no inventory on a short. This is moving straight up now. If you long it on this red to green break, 850 is kind of that level. Did I say I wasn't trading today, Keith? What's going on, Keith? How's your morning going? Yeah, I mean, I'm trading, but I'm trading with some... I want one more decent trade. One more decent trade. That's what I want. FAAS, I got out too early. I'm looking for one more decent trade. Today starts a pivotal chapter in my trading, Keith. I'm just focusing on good trades, taking it day by day. I'm going to be starting to come out with a live trading video as well each day. I'm going to edit that right after this for the guys that can't tune in. Maybe they work and want to watch later. So I'm looking for one more trade. QUBT would have been it. Man, the lower shadows there were beautiful. 1150s, and that thing curled all the way back up, going green on the day now. Green on the day, QUBT. You're green, but minus in fees. You've traded a lot. Yeah, overtrading a little bit. Been lucky today. We'll start trading. Get to trading. Been lucky 142 on 30 houses. That's pretty good in 2 hours. Yeah, that's really good work. Nice job. 2 hours of work like that. That's great. FAS. Dude. Painful. Why did I panic out of that? Fear of being wrong and losing money, those two fears. It just was on this VWAP line in 50 cents. And I kept thinking, okay, we're going to form a lower shadow now. Like, look at all these other lower shadows on it. That's what I was thinking with FAS. That's why I was kind of panicking out of it. I was like, okay, we're going to form another lower shadow down here and pop right back up over 50. So I just need to lock in something. PTIX is halted up. QUBT fighting the open now. Yeah, enjoyer. Keith is he's a man on a mission over there. QUBT. I could take a long on this against 1180 now. That breakout zone 1180. Way off of where I wanted to be in this at. I have to think about it. Right now, it feels like everything you have to catch like a backside move. NWTN as well. NWTN, kind of a backside move. I was looking at that, but man, it's just not providing an entry there. Super Dreamer in the house. Been talking about you, Dreamer. I've considered you in my trades. How's your day going? Oh, man, I feel like QUBT was such the mess. Dude, this was such a good long, Dreamer. I was watching it for a hangover short, my setup, and it did snap, but look at all these lower shadows. When I saw that, I'm like, this is a great long. There are some big buyers stepping up down here. It still might be. It's fighting the open right now. This breakout area, 1180 on QUBT, could be the risk area. It's just not the best right now. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not the entry I would like. especially with all this resistance up in the 12 to 1290 range from yesterday now. No trade yet. You're a disciplined man. PTIX halted up. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these tickers have been doing fairly cooperating well. I just haven't been letting them cooperate. CRWV, straight up. That one's making highs right now. Looking strong today. Yeah, yep. ARQQ's leading. QBTS, that one's very strong too. And then ARQQ, yep. QBTT, and then QUBT. Yeah, and even on this pullback down here as well, QUBT. You know how I am about longing things, though. As soon as I long it, we're elevatoring down, so that terrifies me. We're sitting at this open on this. I'm a very scared long trader. Invex, I bottom ticked that on a long, try to scoop that up. All right. I'm looking for one more trade, Super Dreamer. I want one more good one. I cannot believe I panicked out of FAAS. That's such a... Cannot trade with fear, guys. Fear is not a good emotion to trade with. PTIX opened up, and that opened up right at a resistance area. That would be kind of a short target for me. This 10, 30, 40 area. Left of the chart, that's a lot of resistance there. All right, looking for one trade. One more. NWTN. Are you the trade I'm looking for? She tried to hold up that previous breakout area. Yeah, waiting for an A+ setup. I am. 270 she's bouncing off of. This one I was monitoring for a short, Dreamer. I did not want front side, though. And then when backside developed, it just kind of didn't give much of an entry. 320 would have been a good, right there. 320 would have been a good short. That's a long time, Dreamer. An hour and 20 minutes. That's a long time. Depends on how you look at it, right? It's a long time for me to go without being in a trade. QUBT, maybe. Maybe. She's still fighting the open. One of the quantum names. PTIX pulling back off of resistance. NWTN's not bad on this pop. It feels like a short on these, any kind of a pop. I don't see any news here, guys. Anybody have the news NWTN? Did someone say it's Bitcoin related, or that was FAAS? MG, was wondering where you were at. How are you doing this morning? You catch anything in pre-market? Yeah, NWTN, I mean, there's still something here. It opened at $1.19 yesterday. Enjoy it. That's a lifetime. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, if FAAS pops up again, I could hit it. There's going to be a lot of resistance now, 50 cents to 60 cents. So I still have 400 shares I'll locate it. Any pop up now towards this bottom channel at 50, I could re-hit that on a short. You got to force. I know, that's how I'm feeling these days, dude. It's unbelievable the lack of discipline I have. Like, I don't really overtrade and revenge trade. The urge is there. I don't scratch that itch like I used to. But if I'm looking for something to trade, I will find it. Let's put it that way. Your setup, yeah, your Dreamer's very disciplined with making sure the edge is there before he trades. Haven't called anything yet, MG. Yeah, I didn't really see much this morning. All right, FAS maybe on a pop-up back up towards 50, or, even a little pop. I could size in just a little bit. Anything, 47, 48, I could reduce the sizing a little bit, get into it for an unwind. Where are we going here? Let me look at the chart. Where are we going? Yeah, it's got a lot of resistance in the 50s. 50s is probably going to hold, and then it's probably going to go back down to like the 30 cents-ish today. 50 looks like it's going to hold pretty strong. It's getting really close on FAS. Just pulling back in a little bit. It's kind of forming a bear flag off of that crack. 52-cent crack. Yeah, a little bit of a bear flag there. I just don't know how much meat. I mean, there's still meat on the bone, but I don't know if she's going to elevate her down again anytime soon. It's going to be more of a longer play. Crushed it faster after. Invex, you SOB. Love those bottom ticks. 718, I stopped out that one on the trying to buy the fear. Invex up in the 760s. Yep, enjoyer. We'll see ya in a little bit. Bring me something back. What are you eating? LAES, high a day, spiking up. Let's just go through a few tickers, alert some plays going on. TMC's a metal play, consolidating at highs. PTIX trying to curl back around. 1075 is resistance on the daily, which may be what's going to hold up there. I do like this NWTN. I still like it. It looks like a little head and shoulders going on here, is what I'm seeing in WTN. Maybe I'm seeing things. I kind of have to look at it a little sideways, though. I try. This is what I do, Dreamer. I see mirages of things that I think look good. No, that does look good. That's the neckline. 280's the neck. We have our shoulders about 290 and up and over 3, head 348. Man, I just hate shorting on support. I just can't do it. Unless you're thrown out like a feeler position. You know, anything back up towards like $3, I think is pretty good. I didn't see the news here. I don't know what's going on. I don't think you guys saw it either, right? NWTN, nothing here, just a chat pump. That's how I hit my joints. You already hitting your joints this morning, Keith? QUBT bouncing off 1180. And being that this sector is strong, I mean, this could be the play, but I feel like I have to size down getting involved with this right here. 5-minute chart, it is on a trend as well, but it's starting to put in upper shadows. You see how it was putting in lower shadows, signifying buyers? Now it's starting to put in upper shadows. I don't like the upper shadows if I'm taking it long. It's right on that support. QBT. This feels like a not entirely an A+ setup. Feels like a C, maybe like a C- setup. So C's still get degrees. You can still get a degree with this trade, but the only time you're not smoking is when you're sleeping. All right. Is when you're super dreaming. Yeah, I don't see it either, Dreamer. I don't see it, and I'm itching for another trade, and I don't see it. That's an annoying place to be. This is an annoying place to be. Stopping out MVAX at 918, and this thing's at 718, and this thing's at 781. Leftovers there would have been nice. FAS is holding up and pulling back right now. Fade's calling for the downward doggy into the 30s. I could see it. PTIX curl around to the highs. NWTN looks bear flaggish, head and shoulder ish under this VWAP and $3. QBT is coming right towards several support areas. Let me hit it small. Get involved. 1179 QUBT. Against 1179, like 1163. See if these couple support areas will hold up. QUBT's been a strong name. It is pulling back right now. It's coming down towards VWAP. A couple of these bottom trends. Yeah, this could be itching for a trade. We'll see. If we have some confirmation that it's going to hold up, I'll add into it. But otherwise, we'll see what she does. NWTN on this bottom trend line as well. NWTN on a trend line too. I'm looking for a short there. That one's up on nothing that I see, up from 30 cents like in March up to $3. I don't see anything here. 35 cents last week in WTN. She's just been climbing up. No chill in her. I could see this one back down to like 250 or lower. NWTN. I could see that one down towards 250 or lower today. Still 40 cents per 100 shares. Man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, there she is. She's getting hit pretty hard right there. That's what I was looking for, too. I was looking for that NWTN. Locate request expired. Yeah, she looks heavy right there. Oh, well. Yeah, look at that pop. Just heavy on spikes. You see that? Heavy on that spike up towards 3, and now heavy on the bottom trend line. Yeah, that's what she do. That is what she do. QUBT's trying to form a lower shadow down here. But as soon as I take a look at it, FAS at 40 cents. Nice work there, Fades. Nice work, Fades. Beauty. Just a beauty. Oh, NWTN. Wow. What is she doing? Collecting shorts? Now she's spiking up. Now you're getting interesting, young NWTN. I'm going to locate these shares. And I'm going to hit it up here at 306. Pretty much, I'm going to put the stop at 333. I think's the lucky number. $333 stop. And then after these two trades, I think I'm done. I'm looking too hard right now. Looking too hard for these trades. NWTN, I like it up against, up towards these highs. So I am going to take this trade. On a sloppy seconds kind of move. And QUBT not quite working out right now. 1163. I have a stop right there. She's not working out right now. I need one of these to work out, please. Yeah, Dreamer. That's what I'm. Is PTIX still a thing? Yeah, that's how those momentum shifts work. PTIX, yeah, that one's still a thing right now. I like to get them on a pop with clearly defined, risk, decent risk. My problem sometimes, Dreamer, is I don't really, I don't follow the trend. So if it looks weak, I'm not going to short into weakness. I wait for a pop, and then sometimes I get in, but because of that, I'm getting in early. I mean, you know the game. You're smart with this stuff. I'm getting in early sometimes. Like this thing might go up to 320.30 before it starts topping out. So. In fact, a lot of things I struggle with. Another thing is letting these work. Clearly, FAAS would have been an amazing trade had I let it work. So, Kevin, please do not with NWTN. Don't take it off so early. And then this will be the one that climbs up to $4. I get scared out of them when I'm green, and then I let them work on the red side. It's just so dumb. I need to flip that around. Be scared when I'm red. Or be scared when I'm red. Emmanuel, uh-oh. We're going to have to have another AA meeting. You said, I'm not going to trade pre-market. You opened up the computer. You couldn't help yourself. You didn't stay with UNH too long, did you? I mean, you kept with your risk at least, right? I don't like how NWTN is at least like holding this level. That is something I don't like, which is scaring me out of it. It should have been heavy on a pop here. 380 up to... It's jumped up from 380 up to 310, and it's like holding up here kind of steady. That's not great. Oh, God, Emmanuel. But have you broken rules with it? I mean, you broke rules with pre-market, but are you applying more risk than you should on it? Yeah, this NWTN sitting up here like this, not great. I will say that is not great. Especially on like a sloppy seconds pop. When they do that, you need them to be heavy for break-even traders coming in, shorts coming in. When they just sit stagnant, it's really not a great sign. In 2 trades right now, not entirely loving either of them. Okay, your stop loss hasn't hit. Okay, you're fine there then. Sticking to the rules at least for the trade. Please, Newton, snap under 3. Something. Profit take. Give me something to work with here. I'm about to get scared out of this one too, guys. I just don't like that it's sitting here. As soon as I get out of this damn thing, she's going to snap. I'm about to get out of it. I don't like it, Newton. It's just, whatever she does right here, I'm probably getting out of it. If it doesn't crack under 3 soon, I'm going to be out of it. Yeah, this is bullshit. Alright, I'm done with Newton. Let me focus back on QUBT. QUBT is getting a little pop on it right here. I could size into this one, Dreamer. Yeah, I've seen these too many times, though, Dreamer. Like, if it starts going sideways, that's like a sign of health, and I really don't want to be involved in it at that point, you know? I feel like that the experience, at least that I have, helps out with that, you know? That I've seen them enough times to know, like, going the sideways is a sign of health. It's not great on the short side. I want to pop up into being met with resistance and short sellers. Well, QUBT just snapped 6 cents in an instant. I may re-stab at Newton. I see it over there. I see it over. I'm keeping an eye on it. It's up at 320 now. Alright, QBT. What are we doing? Should I size into this or just take it off? Because she is slowing down. Get back up into the 90s for me. Alright, I'll take QUBT. Let me look at Newton again. Newton up towards 320. I don't know. It was sitting so stagnant at $3. I'm not real sure about this one anymore. I still have the shares I can short. I'm just uncertain about it. Fade, you took half off on what, FAS? 320 is a magic area, magic 20-cent area. I could consider that for Newton. Guys, I need to shut this damn computer off. That's what I need to do. Y'all need help with anything? Because I'm going to sit here and trade till the... whatever the saying is. Baron, the mirror in here. What's going on, Baron? Days, I'm not going to complain. Green. There were a couple trades that I got scared out of. Should have been a little bit more green. Should have at least scaled out of FAS when I wasn't sure about it. This trade right here, Baron, FAS, pretty good. Crack, up like a couple 100%. Took a short here. That one worked out fine. Invax, I stopped out the bottom there. So, yeah, here's the trades today. Just kind of a pad in the wallet day. Invax, that stop at 717 right at the bottom. That was pretty much the only red trade today. Other than that, kind of been trying to, pad the wallet with some trades. But that was it. Invax, bottom ticking that one. Otherwise, not a bad day so far. How's the green team doing, though? Emmanuel, you're break even now on UNH. Very cool. Somehow. He's wondering how. Scratching his head. UNH curling back around. There you go. Newton up here at 320. I like the 20 area. Still kind of holding up as some resistance. I may hit this one again. That's what I'm telling you guys. You gotta pull me off of this computer. You gotta pull me off this computer. 320 could hold up here. Very choppy, as is always. Emmanuel's green now. Let's go. Awesome work, Emmanuel. Well, Emmanuel, see, look. Dreamer was saying stick to your risk. You did that. Dreamer the Wise. Emmanuel the Falcon and Baron the Mirror. In what sides are you on? I mean, it's a chop fest on both. For NWTN, what side are you working? And SYTA. I'm thinking about hitting it with smaller share size here. NWTN. In fact, I'm going to do it. 320. Like smaller size. Only 50 shares. I'll give it up towards 50 shares, 20, close up to the highs there. 340. See if I can pad the wallet. A few extra. See if I can make another $5-10 on this. And then about to cover back down to like 290 or so. Short on both. Yes, sir. That's how you do it. Magic 20-cent area, Baron. You've heard me talk about it before, right? That's the consensus with that trade. I'm just going to have to take profits before this thing even does its work. What should we do? Size into this? I like that snap right there. I took some off. If she pops up, I'm going to hit it again. I think the idea at a certain point, traders, is once you're green, like your quota on the day, let's say your quota's $50. At that point in Super Dreamer, you're Dreamer the Wise. You tell me what you think here. When you're green, let's say, God bless it, dude. Let's go with NWTN. Let me see if I need to hit this. I'll finish. Okay, it's on the bottom trend right now. Snap in the bottom trend. You panicked out entirely. I'm thinking, dude, this is so against my nature. I'm thinking about hitting it for some more shares. Oh my God, this is so against my nature. What do I have? If it just capitulates down, it's going to be hard to get, hard to do this. I don't like to do this. I'm going to hit it for some more shares right here. See if we can snap under this trend. Size and winners is so damn uncomfortable for me. Especially when they crack like that. Come on, let's crack and halt down into like the 270s, 60s. My average pretty much is cumulatively at 302. Looking for more panic. If it's not, I'm going to take it all. Looking for more panic here. If it's not, I'm going to take it all. It's cracking that trend, which is good, but I'm looking for more panic. I mean, we could see this thing in the 250s. Okay, there we go. 270s. There we go. All right, I'm going to take it all down there in the 270s. There we go. Now a decent green day. Now I can step away, guys. Or help you guys with some of your action. All right. God. There we go. Manuel, interviewing somebody for a job. For your job. Emmanuel is interviewing somebody for his job so he can be a full-time trader. So Baron, yeah, we'll talk about that, Baron. You struggle with the same thing I do. It's really aggravating, as well. Like I know, man. See, it's aggravating for me too right now watching this into the 70s and 60s now, 60s. When you should take half off at least. So where is that trade? NWTN. Just 279, 23. Leftovers. Man, the 260s now down there. 250s. Oh my God. Cracking that trend. She is snapping. Mid 250s. Wow. So adding to the winner was not a bad idea, but need to let her work a little bit more. So my best exit there was 279. 279, and she's at 263 right now, 260. That magic 20-cent area, guys, it works. It works very well. Learn that. That's where I took that's God, can I talk? That's where I took the next short at, right at the 320 on sloppy seconds pop on NWTN. Yeah, it's a good scalp. I'm not looking for scalps. I know that's exactly what I'm doing wrong. I'm scalping some of these when I need to hold leftovers for like a longer day trade. Need to hold leftovers for a longer day trade on some of these. Yeah, Baron, so let me get back to that. Damn, panicked on NWTN. What did you take? What'd you take it at? 2 minutes to 3 hours or longer. Yeah, same with me. I've said so many times, Baron, if I could get into a trade, accept the risk like Dreamer is suggesting, and literally just go into a coma, I'd be so profitable. I put too much significance on like each up and down tick, and that's why it's not a bad idea, Baron, to like you can eliminate some of the noise by widening out your time frame. So instead of the 1 minute, a lot of like pros use like 2 minutes or even the 5 minute, like I'm on right now. It just helps you not see so much that it's when you're seeing so much action on the 1 minute, it kind of can make you act irrationally too when you're seeing irrationality. But yeah, the profit taken I've always had. That's always been my uphill battle. Taking them too early. Like I'll take them way too early, pretty much like I even did on this one. It snapped the trend. I snapped the trend, and instead of just letting it work out and being patient, being a good trader involves uncommon patience, uncommon discipline, instead of just allowing that one to work out, taking it all. And yeah, hitting it again into the 80s. Oh, I know how uncomfortable. That makes me so uncomfortable. And I recognize that feeling. But I know on some trades like this, where they do work out and snap that trend, that's where you make the money. Hitting them, taking profits, but hitting them again. You got it. Oh, you got it in 318. That's really good. On that sloppy seconds push. But then you just took it all too early instead of sizing out. 318 was really good. It's a great entry. Keep your exit to yourself, though. Now, my exits are bad, too. That was very bad. Let me look. NWTN. Let's see. I think 279 was my best. Hit it short for that 320. Took half off at 306. Not good. I mean, not good. That's kind of a not good, you know. I took that trade as like a pad in the wallet. I guess I wasn't expecting it to snap that much right there. And then hit it again. Trying to let her work out. Even if you had just sold 75 to 80 shares, I wouldn't be upset. I just scalped it. Yeah, same. I mean, that is the idea, Baron. It's like every day I have to condition my mind to that because it goes against my nature. So I'm like, every trade I enter, I have to try to condition my mind to that and say, look, take half off. Even if you only have 50 shares on this and she sells off like Fades is saying below 2, that's still going to be another $25 minimal. 75 to 80 shares, you're talking what, like $50 or more on leftovers. Like that's, I don't know if you've heard me say it before, Baron, but leave just try to leave half. That's how I work out my flaw of just seeing green and wanting to take it, being so eager to take the green off. I struggle with that a lot. So what I try to do that helps out, wish I would have left leftovers here. I just don't know why. I got to listen to myself here. Take half off, set the adjusted risk to your break-even price. That way, you get rid of that fear. The fear of losing money, the fear of being wrong, that fear is gone now. So I'm not really afraid. I'm either making more money or I'm stopping out break even on the leftovers. So the fears that I struggle with are gone at that point once I mitigate the risk and take half off. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know what NWTN is going to be at. Should I keep trading? It's working out so far. Let's find something else. Famous last words, as my dad would say. QMCO Quantum. That's at highs. I do need to edit the video for today. That's what I'm doing today. Starting today, I said this morning, I'm going to be editing a video for the guys that may be working, but they want to learn. I don't know why they're choosing me to learn from. No, I'm just messing. That can't be here in the live stream that are going to rewatch later. I want to create more short form content for those guys if they want to watch the live trading. So I gotta leave to pick up my kids at 1:30. So it's probably going to take me an hour and a half to edit this. Let me see if there's anything else to trade. Guys, let me know if you have any other questions, and then I got to get to editing that video. Fades, good work on FAAS. Hell of a job there. That was awesome. Good patience. Uncommon patience, uncommon discipline. Good work there. The quantum names are still holding up. QUBT looks to be holding 1160s now. That could be it's a longer play as longs take longer, but QUBT not bad if you guys are sticking around. And NWTN, man, dude, what a sloppy seconds play right there. God, I'm happy with that. All right, that's the action to be monitoring. Traders, Green Day to start this week. I am happy about that. I feel like on these Green Days, maybe I should stick around and trade more. I'm just not seeing a lot. Dreamer, have you taken anything yet? I mean, QUBT still looks good on the long side, but it's getting bought on every pullback. PTIX still at the highs. And NWTN, man, sloppy seconds pop there for a reshort. Could be a play. We got like $3 as the main risk area, though. I mean, there's still meat on the bone here. If NWTN just pops straight up to like in the 280s right now, I'm gonna smack it again. I'm gonna reduce the risk, but here she goes. Let's see if she goes up to the 280s. I'll smack her one more time. Pad in the wallet again. I'm gonna protect the profit, so I'm going in like 50 shares to, make $10, something like that. Not gonna be risking a lot. If she spikes up into the 280s, I'll re-hit her. Let me get that order ready because she's heading up there. The more linear they are, the faster the move, the weaker it holds up, especially when you have all that the heaviness from long traders up there anyways. It feels like it's definitely going to be a hit on pops at this point. Yeah, and there it is. 275 down to 267, so I'm not sure I'm going to get it. I was looking for it right there. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day. I didn't get that right there. It's all good. Traders, thank you for being a part of the green team. Avery Day Trading crew, we are going straight up from here, guys. We're going to every single day be focused on keeping it green, taking good setups. And I'm going to get to work on editing that the live video for today. But thank you, guys. Email me, averydaytrading@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat. If you have any questions, otherwise, look out for that video I'm going to edit. If you weren't here for the entirety of the day, I'm going to condense it into a short form live trading video. And then we'll, look out for that. And then we'll see you guys in the morning. I don't think I can't trade tomorrow. My son and daughter, my kids got like a little performance tomorrow, so I'm not going to be there tomorrow. Dang it! I'll bring my computer. I'll trade at school. Yeah, I'll see you guys likely Wednesday. All right. Keep it safe. Keep your trading disciplined, please. Keep it disciplined. Trust your system. Stay disciplined. Focus. And no over trading, revenge trading, especially on a day like today. We'll see you guys tomorrow.